El Paso County Sheriff's deputies announced the arrest this week of 3 additional suspects in connection with a murder investigation from June. The victim's body was found on Old Stage Road. The crime is the second homicide this year where the victim was found on Old Stage Road. As News 5's Andy Koen reports, local officials are looking at ways to improve public safety in the area.
Max Hobbs drives Old Stage Road often.
There's some really cool spots you can get to, and you can see all of the collegiate peaks out in BV. I mean, you can see a lot. I mean, it's beautiful.
He's part of an off-roading group that takes trips together on the more adventurous trails here.
We just recently did a trash cleanup out here. It was around 40 or 50 different rigs showed up.
But trash is just one concern residents and businesses brought to the attention of public officials recently.
Some of those activities are, campfires, shooting, camping, illegal dumping, criminal activities.
The victims' bodies from 2 separate homicides in May and June were also found along Old Stage Road.
Because of the public safety challenges here on Old Stage Road, the public agencies in this area are considering options on what to do to address that.
The city held a public meeting last month to gather feedback and discuss options to improve safety in the area. One idea is to install a time-activated gate.
Most of the day, it would be open. It would be closed at some period late in the evening, reopen early in the morning.
Max dislikes the gate idea. He says many off-roaders equip their rigs with lights to explore after dark.
We're concerned about, when the gate is going to actually be activated from, the hours that they're considering. Getting stuck, up on the mountain and not being able to get down after those times.
The city told us the gate would operate in a way that lets vehicles leave, but restricts traffic from coming in after dark.
What I see the city's role in this is we're a facilitator. We've been put in this role, and it's to bring all the parties together to come up with the best solution.
Max thinks the illegal shooting needs to be addressed first and wants to see an increased law enforcement presence.
I encounter a lot of people in the community that don't know what's going on, that have lived here for a long time, whether they use the road or not. They do have somewhat of an interest in keeping, Colorado's nature open and available.
Any changes here will move slowly because of the complexity involved. The Forest Service is responsible for much of the land around the road. The city maintains the road up to where the pavement ends, and deputies from both El Paso and Teller counties patrol the dirt road.
You've got city jurisdiction, county jurisdiction, you've got Forest Service, you also have Teller County jurisdiction, and that makes it a little bit more challenging.
As this public process plays out, there is broad support to improve the beauty and the public image of the road.
That's what we want to try to change, is kind of getting away from that, because it does have a lot of negative connotations associated with it.
Andy Koen, News 5.
The city is still accepting feedback through an online survey, and they plan to communicate this feedback at a later date. Andy has put a link to the survey at KOAA.com. Just click on the Old Stage Road story. Mike?